Hello, Sana. How are you today?
I am doing really, really well. Busy day, but happy to be alive.
Yes. So, Rushing Wind Mountain, I loved your videos today. You got to tell me, what is your name? We have a sheet going. We write people's names down. So,
Right.
if you don't mind, I would love that. But your videos of playing the guitar today were really great. It was so calming and relaxing. Hi,
Yeah, we definitely
Arden.
have a running sheet going.
Yes, we do. Glad you're listening on your half hour drive home. Hello, Lynn. Thank you for being here. We missed you the last time. Yep, it's happening. What you and I said, carnivore trucker. I've got
Yes,
it.
hi
I've got
Sean.
it.
Thank you so much for being here.
I had it. I had it right there. Carnivore trucker.
Oh, for Sean.
Yes. And she goes by Ruby. Well, hello, Ruby. And I will make a note of that.
Yes, I definitely will too.
And this is Jennifer, if I'm not mistaken. Hello. Well, hey, Karen. This is my son's girlfriend.
Oh, hi. Thanks for being
Karen,
here.
this is Sana.
I'm slowly meeting the whole family.
Yes, slowly. Karen Chance can't popped on our last one, and people saying hello to everyone. So, what's new, Sana? What's been going on?
Oh gosh, nothing really much on my side. I mean, weekend wise, I did have a nice chat with the carnivore trucker with Sean. So you'll be able to catch that replay on either my live tab or his live tab. If you do not know him already, definitely go ahead and show him some love in the form of a sub. I'll go ahead and I'll also drop his link here as well for everyone. But yeah, we had a good discussion. Both of us definitely have a lot of similarities when it comes to our mental health healing, as well as the losses that him and I experienced. With me, the loss of my father, with him, the loss of his mother. So we had a really nice chat. It was really nice to focus and discuss about mental health, especially when it comes to suicide awareness. Because for anyone that's not aware, Sunday was actually Suicide Awareness Day. So that's why it was important for us to have our live on Sunday. But we had a really nice chat. I went ahead and I linked him. That way, everyone can go ahead and show him some love and also check out that live replay.
If you could also get a Rushing Wind Mountains.
Yes, I have
She's
that
got
linked for
she's
everyone.
she has a really cool one too.
Yes, I have that link for everyone
Yeah,
from
the
a few minutes
video
ago.
that you're live with Sean. I'm telling you, I'm sitting here and I'm just getting teary eyed. I'm like, this is, oh my goodness. It was a great video. So, anybody who hasn't seen it, you really got to watch it. It was fantastic.
No, thank you. We both really got really just open and transparent with what we both went through. It's definitely difficult to be very transparent because it is definitely sensitive topic for both of us, but our perspective is if we can help someone from us being kind of just raw and transparent from it all, that's kind of like what we're all about.
Yeah,
Just to kind of help that one
it
person.
was great. It was like I wish my granddaughter would have watched it.
Well, there's the replay. You got to send her the replay.
I
If
know.
it's
I
going
can't
to
even get her
help
to watch
her.
my videos.
Oh my goodness.
You know how family is. It's like whatever. Heck,
That
my
is very
husband is
true.
subscribed, but he don't watch them.
Thankfully, mine will. It's definitely difficult because, of course, he wakes at 3 o'clock in the morning for him to get to work because it's kind of just, that life of a construction worker, early to bed, early to rise, kind of like a farmer.
Yeah. It's like the other night when we were talking, where's your husband? He's already asleep.
Yes, he was gone to the world for sure.
Yes. If anyone has any questions for Sana or myself, or if you would just like anything you'd like to say, if you'd like to pop in with us, I could put an invite in the chat, anything at all. Because that's pretty cool. That's a cool thing we can do here.
Yes, just the sending of a link is all it takes.
Yes, but it's fun. Karen,
No,
if you're
thank
still
you,
here, is
Lynn.
Jason watching? Tell him to pop in. So for me, the new thing this week is Sunday. My husband and I decided we were going to try bowling. Now, it's been 20 years since I bowled, and I've kind of been contemplating getting back in it for a while. And it was like, do I want to or not? Because when I stopped, I was having a lot of knee pain and back pain. But I've since had my knees replaced. I've lost the 100 pounds and I feel so much
Mm.
better. So Sunday we went and practiced 3 games and we got a senior rate of $2 a game. So it pays to get old. And then we decided to join the senior league and it was pretty cool. It started yesterday afternoon. So that's going to be fun. Something to do. Something to do. Sana, what was the first thing going in the dehydrator? I saw part of your video this morning.
Yes. So I answered Becky here. I actually already made it. So I'm trying to really get ahead with my content. So thankfully, I kind of have up until like next week's content recorded because I just have some really busy days coming up. We just started homeschooling for our boys just as of yesterday. And next week, I start a third and final portion starting Monday, the 18th, with my employer, with my new employer. It is the third and final tier of the training. So, from what I'm hearing from others, like from current tenured employees, is this training that starts on Monday is intense. So that's why I'm trying to get into kind of just a really good catch up mode with my
So just
content and recording ahead, getting everything scheduled. So I don't really have too much stress day to day of kind of trying to catch up. I'm really trying to just get into the routine of being ahead. So I've actually already recorded making the jerky. My husband
that's
loved it.
what she was asking is what
Yes,
you
my
did.
husband
Yep.
loved it. So I had actually mentioned it to her because funny enough, Becky also had a video of her making jerky, and it was
Mm-hmm.
hilarious because we both like similarly titled it like "Let's make some jerky." So that's what I thought it was so funny because really truly it's like a lot of us we definitely overlap with some of our content because if we're on similar journeys, we're definitely going to have that similar mindset in terms of our content as well. But I'm
Yep.
I'm so far really impressed with the
But I'm still
dehydrator.
contemplating getting one. I've been looking at them all and still contemplating. Listening while I eat pork chops and cook eggs. That sounds good.
Great combination. Hi,
Yes.
Rick.
Our first
Thanks for
meal
being here.
today was earlier than usual. 'Cause I was hungry. And we had already cooked up some chicken thighs a few days ago. So I took
Oh,
those and I put
okay.
Alfredo sauce over them and heated those
Yeah.
up. And I cooked some eggs to go with that. That was really good.
Yeah, I've already ate my
Hello.
OMAD, so I just went in just with some chicken wings that I made earlier.
Mhm. I'm having ice cream later. Well, I'd be embarrassed to bowl. You said, no, you wouldn't. Not if you would have seen me Sunday, you wouldn't have been embarrassed at all.
Oh
First two balls
gosh,
were gutter balls. It was horrible.
Lynn,
My
I
first
have the
game was a
same
big
feelings.
65.
I have the same feelings. It has probably been, oh my goodness. And I wasn't even good to begin with. So, but it's been probably what now? Maybe 13 years since I went bowling. Because I want to say, like, our oldest that's going to be turning 15 next month, he was probably about maybe almost like 2 or 3 years old at the time that we went. And
Jeez.
I was bad. I was really bad.
Well, I always used to be really good. And then I stopped. And then I went back to it just this weekend. And I was so embarrassed. It was horrible. It was just horrible.
And here I wanted to get my money's worth, so I wanted them to put up like those bumpers, like those rails. And my husband's like, "No, no." He's like, "You are an adult." He's like, "You need to just practice at this." And no, no. I wanted to have that little bit of victory with those bumpers.
Lynn says, now stop that with the ice cream, Cindy. I can't have any for a couple more weeks. I love my creamy ice cream. So do I.
Yes, because she's
And I'm
doing sea
fasting the next two
lion.
days, so I can't have anything after today. I'm definitely going to have it. So keto meal replacement ice cream last night. I was so hungry this morning. I really enjoyed my bacon and eggs. What kind of ice
Okay.
cream did you have?
Yes. Do you do keto chow as well? But you can't go wrong with bacon and eggs.
No, no, no. We don't usually eat till 1 or 2 in the afternoon. And I had told my husband, I said, it's going to be a 3 meal day because I'm hungry. And we haven't had a second meal yet. So it might be two combined to one because I have some pork spare ribs with sauerkraut that I cooked the other
Oh,
day.
okay.
He ate. I wasn't hungry, so I didn't eat that night, but I want some.
No, I
So
hear
before
you.
he eats it all, I might eat some of that and then eat my ice cream.
He'll take advantage of that 2-day fast you're gonna do.
He already put 2 steaks out of the freezer. Are you kidding?
Oh my god.
I said, what? So you could have steak while I'm fasting? Yep.
Well, this time he doesn't have to fight you for the largest piece.
No, that he always gets the largest one. That's a given. He can eat more than I can. That man, he's little, but he can eat.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if anyone saw the video of Cindy and her husband. It was the cutest thing that they were having like just some friendly bickering between husband and wife of who got the largest ribeye. And Cindy accused him of taking the largest ribeye. So it was the funniest thing because as her husband walked away, all you hear is liar.
No, you put an empty plate down in front of me. Yeah, I love it. So do I. What's your favorite kind, B Dog?
Oh, Cindy is the keto chow queen. If you have not seen her keto chow stash video, I encouraged her to
I
do
have
a
a
video because
ton.
I knew, yes, I knew your supply was going to be something impressive. Oh, I have not heard of that before.
I saw that on her video this morning. Right, Becky? I think it was this morning's video that you put up, or was it the one
Oh,
before?
okay.
But I did see that, and I want to get his book. And yeah, I've seen him all over YouTube. I just don't frequent his videos like I do Dr. Barry's. So yeah, but I've seen that. I've seen the prime protein that Neely
Yeah.
uses a lot. I
Right,
just
right,
haven't
right.
gotten either one of them.
Yeah, the prime protein I've seen is really, really popular, but that sounds like a good combination though, the chocolate macadamia.
Yes. Hi, Ron.
Hi, Ron. Thanks for
Question.
being here.
Are either of you doing the fermented foods I keep hearing Shelly talk about? Curious about the whole thing. I am not. Now we have
Me
sauerkraut, but
neither.
that was a jarred sauerkraut and it is fermented. But as a rule, no, no, I don't.
No, I'm not either. It's not really where I'm at in my journey. I don't have any gut issues. Anything that I had with IBS issues I was going through previous to carnivore, like there was something I'm suspecting it was possibly one of the veggies I was incorporating on that like tail end of being more so ketovore. And that got resolved with just going carnivore. Um, so I don't really have any need for doing anything fermented. I don't
No,
have any gut
and I don't
issues.
have any issues with any food. I can
Right.
eat anything.
Yeah, so for
Unfortunately,
me,
sometimes.
exactly. So I mean, I just feel like, if anyone has those gut issues, it'd be something to look into possibly. But for me, no, I don't have any reason to.
Now,
Brenda, that
Brenda,
sounds good. Butter pecan
I I need to know
or
how you make it
pecan,
because
depending on where
holy
you're
mackerel,
from.
that's one of our favorites.
How do you
You need
say
to
it,
tell me how
Cindy? Do
you
you say
made it.
pecan or pecan?
Pecan.
Pecan. That's
It's the
why I
South
say
that says
depending.
pecan.
Depending on where you're from.
Love that stash video. Yes, it was my last video. That's what I thought. Pecan sticky with butter roasted pecans. Yum.
Oh, that's
Now
really
I have
good.
made it. I have used the vanilla keto chow and I roasted some pecans in butter and mixed them in at the mixed in
Oh,
stage of my creamy,
yeah,
and
that's
it came out pretty
clever.
close. Pecan sticky bun, I really
Mhm.
like the flavor,
Yeah.
except for the little bit of cinnamony kick you get from it. I'm not a big cinnamon fan. It's good,
Okay.
but but that was good with the vanilla also. Except this beef protein tastes a little weird. Interesting.
I've never tried it, so I can't
I
even
haven't
speak
either.
on no.
My car is totally at 9.1 inches of rain in 3 hours. Holy cow. I'm so sorry,
Oh
Ron.
my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear too. I'm
That's
glad
awful.
you're okay.
Yes.
But wow, I'm so sorry to hear about your car, but it's kind of one of those things, we have to kind of consider those kind of things are material, even though it stinks because it's your car, because of course, it's that privileged form of transportation we have.
Yes.
But still, wow, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Zero gut issues. Just wondering about it. Looks like a lot of work. It probably is a lot of work. And if you don't have any issues,
Yes.
I wouldn't do it.
For
That's
me,
me personally. I wouldn't do it.
yes, I did some research into it just from like curiosity's sake. And I don't know, I see a lot of mixed information when it comes to the fermenting. Some are saying you're supposed to cycle how you're doing it when it comes to like the gut healing. So some are saying if you do it for too prolonged of a period, not only are you healing um, your bad gut health, which is all like that bad bacteria that's affecting your gut. But they said if you do it for too long of a period, even if you're switching up like the fermenting type of like foods you're eating, you might end up affecting your good bacteria if you're doing it for too prolonged of a period. And some say it does not matter. So there's too much conflicting. And for me, I mean, I'm not going to nosedive into that research, especially because
Right.
I don't have the need for it. So I kind of looked into it just kind of for curiosity's sake. But yeah, like it's too much conflicting information. And Lynn, I'm happy you don't have any gut issues. But just like you, I was wondering and I was curious, and I just don't know. Like I see some that they stay on fermented foods for a prolonged period of time, like weeks to months. But I don't know. I don't know enough about it for those studies that are out there that no one should be on a prolonged period. It should be something that is like a temporary like trial that someone's doing to see if it helps
Yeah,
relieve some
I would be
problems.
afraid it would create issues for
And that's
me. I
exactly
would
what
be
some of
really
this
afraid.
right. That's what some of the
Hello,
research
Andy.
mentioned. Hi, Andy. Thank you for
Thank
being
you for
here. I love
coming
that handle
to
name.
visit.
Yes, I love the handle name that they have for that.
I do for their RV channel. I
Yes.
am on sugar-free diets and impossible to adhere 100%. This person, she's not with keto.
Okay.
I found her on other people's channels, but I have to say, and I don't know how much you've seen of my story, Judy. Ruby. Oh my goodness, I even have it written down. Ruby,
Ruby.
Ruby. Sorry about that. But I gave up sugar back in 2020. I had lost 100 pounds. I'm no longer pre diabetic, off of blood pressure meds after 50 years. It's all about what your health is and how much you want to,
Mhm.
if you want to do, but if you have any questions about keto or whatever, just reach out because it has so many health benefits. It's crazy.
Right. And you truly need to do what's best for you, regardless of what
Yes.
anyone else is doing out there. You will hear all kind of opinions in the community. That is definitely something that this community is not lacking is opinions of
Yeah.
what is the
Some
way
aren't so
to
great.
yeah, of what the perfect way is to heal this, that, or the other, but we are all going to have to be on our own separate journeys. I had given this example before, like Cindy and I both could have had back problems. What heals her back problem in the terms of the way she's choosing to eat could be different than what I have to choose for myself. Um,
Right.
do the best that you can. If you are reaching whatever better health goals you are setting for yourself with currently what you're doing, keep on doing it. There's no reason you should not feel any urgency or need to change that. But if you
Right.
feel like there is room for improvement, that you are not reaching certain goals you're wanting to reach, tweak a little bit, see if like one little change gets you to where you need to be.
That's right. 'Cause everybody handles things differently. Everybody's body is different. Everybody's
Absolutely.
reactions to things are different. Just had a little fly in front of me.
Why
Sean says pecan or pecan. Like
pecan?
that pecan.
Yes, we're so
Cindy, you
sorry,
probably
Ron.
know, is keto chow pecan sticky bun better than the maple waffle? I need to try both. I like them both. The maple waffle is fantastic as waffles, as are the
Oh,
pecan sticky bun. I have some of those waffles in the freezer, but they're both really good. The pecan sticky bun has a little bit more of the cinnamony flavor than maple. I don't even recall if maple waffle does, but I like
oh,
them
so
both.
sorry, Ron.
I am sorry. Hope she is doing okay.
Yeah, if there's anything we can do, like I know it's hard, through all of this, but yeah, if there's anything we can do, let us know. So sorry to hear.
I had some yesterday. I made
Oh,
chaffles.
okay,
Yep,
Brenda. Yeah.
that's what
I
I
see a
was just
lot,
saying. They're
yeah,
good.
for the chaffles. Absolutely,
She'll
Brenda.
be there for a few days lonely. I am so sorry, Ron.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Tire streets are gone. Unreal. Wow.
Wow. So unfortunate.
We had that happen here in June and July. Ron, mountain roads and riverside roads wiped out, many still out.
Wow, sorry, Rick. Wow, that's awful. So I'm down 9 pounds in 12 days on the lion diet, feeling great. So this is Andy
Yay!
saying that. We are so
Yay!
happy for you, Andy. You are completely slaying it as usual. Hi,
That's
Deb.
right. Hey, Deb, be careful driving
Yeah.
home. Sad no life was lost.
Wow.
That's a good thing. It is sad, but
Yeah,
it's
that
good that
definitely
nobody lost
is
their life.
right. That's the silver lining to any situation like that
Yes.
when there's that kind of disaster. But wow.
Oh, now Brenda,
Brenda-
pumpkin sausage soup. I bought 2 big bags of that
Oh,
pumpkin spice
wow.
caramel to make the soup.
So you are all set
And
for the
I
fall
had enough, I
season.
would have enough to get through for a while. Yes, that is good. Seeing some of your vids, Cindy, and they are great. Thank you so much,
Yes, I
Ruby.
agree.
Thank you, Sana. Sanas are good, really good too.
Yeah, I'm trying to play some catch up.
Hey, I need to do one. I threw one out today on sunsets, and I have gotten, it was like a 2-minute video because I've been taking these pictures of the sunsets when we take our walks,
Oh,
and they're
yeah, yeah, yeah.
beautiful here.
Yes.
They're beautiful. And it's like, all right, I'm just going to throw this out there. Anyhow,
Yeah, we have some gorgeous ones here in Florida. Sunsets, sunrises.
definite
No,
prayers.
absolutely. No, you definitely, I am a strong believer in prayer. And yes, I will definitely, after this, I will definitely be dedicating some prayers your way.
What happened to Ron? There was a lot of rain. His
Yeah, a lot of
car was
flooding.
totaled. His wife's in the hospital. It's a lot going on right now.
Yeah.
Hello, Deb. Up here in Oregon, we've had one of the hottest, driest summers on record for where I live.
Oh, wow.
That's scary too when it's so dry and you need the
Right.
rain.
No, especially with the fires and the dry.
Yeah, you're
Not
not
a good
kidding.
combination.
That's rough. So I need to
Mm.
sit down and do a video from last week because I've been trying to do one at least once a week of what we've eaten for the week,
Mm.
and just a little
Right.
preemptive thing in the beginning, and then include any maybe some prep that I've done or whatever. But with fasting 2 days, I've got very little food that I ate.
That's like me because I was doing, the what I eat in a day, but with OMAD, I mean, there's really not much to really show with my OMAD meals because I'm the type like I do not mind like repeat meals. Like if I have burger patties, one OMAD, I definitely don't mind going in with burger patties the next OMAD. So there's
Rick,
really
where in New
only so
Hampshire are
much.
you? I just moved. We
Okay.
just moved from Nashua in October of 21,
Wow.
Massachusetts. Oh
Massachusetts.
man,
Wow.
so many fires
Yeah,
going
no,
on.
most definitely, especially recently, so
Brenda
many
to
in
Texas.
these past several months.
Yeah, Brenda, I was just in Dallas the beginning of August.
Mm,
Hot ain't the word for it, man.
no, Brenda,
107 degrees
yeah,
everywhere.
you
Oh
all
man,
in
it was awful.
Texas definitely get the heat worse than us in South Florida.
Oh no, Ron. More rain Wednesday and Hurricane Lee
Oh
Saturday.
gosh, yes, I heard about that. I heard about Hurricane Lee supposed to be heading that way. Oh my gosh, I really hope it just turns and goes off. Wow.
Did you say this? I'll face my fans westward, try to send some rain out west. Burger patties anytime.
Yes, absolutely. The convenience, and then they do not lack any deliciousness. So I will have them every day, all day.
Yeah, that you can't go wrong with burger patties.
No, absolutely
I'm
not.
in here Hill near Bristol and Newfoundland. I'm not sure where that is. My husband was a New Hampshireite. I was a transplant.
Yeah, no,
They would appreciate the
definitely.
wind blowing the rain out there.
Most definitely. Just positive vibes to everyone because those are some scary situations. When you talk about the hurricane, the dryness, and, making it more risky for fires. No, just positive vibes to everyone all around.
Yeah, I liked it in Nashville, Rick. It was good. When it snows, boy, it really snows though. But yeah, you're right.
Mm,
If you guys don't get any rain, look out this winter
right.
because you're going to get inundated with snow.
And
Hello,
here is
Tom.
Tom.
How are
Tom, I
you
hope
doing?
yes, hope everything's going well on your end.
A strict carnivore 17 days. No cravings. Oh, man, it was easier too.
Yes, because I'm over 8 months into carnivore right now. And I mean, OMAD is really just, it comes very easy from day to day because I'm just so full and satiated from all that protein and fatty, meaty goodness from the meal from the day before that it makes OMAD just so easy.
We did. I did one meal yesterday for the most part.
Mm.
We had gone. We were out and we had gone to. Well, we bowled, and then we were meeting our neighbors for dinner at a steakhouse.
Oh,
And
okay.
I had a salad first, and I ate the stupid salad before I got my steak. So when I got my steak, I could only eat half of it.
Oh no.
But then by the time I got home, because I didn't eat the meat first. I was
Yeah.
hungry again. So then I
Oh,
had
okay.
a strawberry banana keto chow shake. So, but that was all I had all day yesterday. So
But you took half your steak home though, right?
Ryan ate it.
Oh, okay.
He ate
So
his,
it
and then
worked
he ate the
out.
rest of mine. Yeah,
That worked out.
he's
In
good.
his favor, it worked
The
out.
man can eat. I'm telling you.
That's like the way
But no,
I
I've tried
am.
OMAD, and with the overall, as if with the gastric bypass, it's so hard to get enough protein in.
Yeah.
It's hard. One thing, the house is quiet. Maybe I'll do a live video food recipe Wednesday late. That would be cool.
Yeah, that
Something
would
to
be
do,
cool.
keep your mind occupied.
No, absolutely.
Near Plymouth. Okay. I'd already answered my question of any fasting. I'm on my 22nd week of no eat Tuesday, Monday through
Oh,
Wednesday.
okay.
We're working on
Okay.
visceral fat. I get you.
Yeah.
I've decided this month, and I may carry it on, that I was
Mm.
going to do 2 consecutive days of fasting. Last week I made it 64 hours before I broke my fast, and I did it Tuesday, Wednesday last week.
Mm.
This week I'm going to do it Wednesday, Thursday. The following week I'm going to do Thursday, Friday because I wanted to eat this morning. So I decided I'm going to do the next 2 days.
Yeah. And as far as for me, I'm really just being more mindful of listening to my body. Because truly my body only really needs one meal a day if I'm really truly listening to it. Because I kind of got in like a slippery slope of more so listening to hungry and not hunger. So now that I'm more in tune with the hunger, I've just really been happy, and all I've needed is just one meal a day. And my fasting window, it definitely varies because it's not anything that I'm tracking. And my one meal a day, I don't restrict myself. So I know a lot of people that do one meal a day, they'll set a certain eating window, like they'll only give themselves like an hour to eat their meal. For me, I don't do that. Like if I'm literally, because I eat a lot. So like you mentioned that Brian ate his steak and then your half.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
more so I would probably be eating like two steaks for my OMAD. And I'm not going to binge or like scarf down those two steaks because I'm giving myself a 1 hour window. No, like I want to sit, eat comfortably, have conversation with my kids, have conversation with my husband. Like I don't want to feel like I'm making almost kind of like an eating disorder for myself by rushing that meal down. I will take my time. So like every single day it's going to vary how long I fasted depending on like when I took that last and final bite of whatever I ate.
Oh yeah, when we're sitting down to eat, we're always playing a game. We're playing cards or
Right?
we're playing backgammon or something to slow the process down.
Exactly.
Otherwise, I would get full so fast,
Right?
I wouldn't be able to eat enough food. I would be starving
Exactly.
myself.
And it's also the change of the mentality that, the food is not the priority.
Mhm.
It's sustainable, like it keeps us sustainable, but then again, we're all capable of fasting if we have that additional fat storage as well. So it's not, a matter of, I'm going to starve to death at this point if I was to miss a meal.
Here's a good question. Has anyone had ground beef that had chewy bits and pieces in it, making it hard to eat? Does that mean they didn't grind it right? I can't say that I have. What I have found
Mhm.
occasionally is like little pieces of gristle,
Yeah.
occasionally in the ground beef. But as far as chewy bits, I can't say that I have. So I
Yeah, I'm
can't answer the second
wondering,
part.
yeah, so I'm wondering what chewy bits might have been included in there. It really all depends because, when it comes to the ground beef, it really all depends where you're purchasing it from. And you could always ask them, don't ever feel uncomfortable to ask because, it's either they're going to answer you or they don't have an answer to give you. But sometimes they grind everything, like the cartilage, everything's getting grinded. And that's literally sometimes what you're, coming across as possibly just some cartilage that they also grinded. But don't be afraid to ask. I would definitely be asking. And Jennifer, don't mind asking them. That's kind of, your right to know.
That's right. And if they can't answer you, I would say, well, why am I
Yeah.
getting these pieces in my food then? Maybe I'll take my business
Business
elsewhere.
elsewhere, right? If they're not giving you an
Yep.
answer, that's the way I would feel about it. But it does not hurt to ask. But I've come across like the cartilage is what I've came across because you can kind of tell because it was really kind of that little bit of resistance, kind
Yep.
of like chewy bit that you could tell it was cartilage. But yeah, I would definitely be finding out.
Tom says, I am on a forced fast. Marie has been doing the cooking. She tells me when I'm hungry. That's good,
Smart,
Tom.
smart
Now,
man,
Tom is a
Tom.
chef. He might
Yes.
know the answer to Jennifer's question about the chewy bits in the ground beef. Tom, if you can shed any light on that for Jennifer, let us know. Rick, how are you? Hey, Tom. It's gristle. Now, I like gristle on meat. So and it's actually healthy for you. Still standing
Bring up
upright,
right,
Tom.
Tom.
How are you?
Right.
Maybe the ground beef was cooked too fast. I've had those random chunks of my ground beef. I always get it
Extra
down to
collagen.
extra collagen. That's right.
I can definitely attest. If you guys are able to see my nails again, I posted that YouTube short last week, and here I am again. I had to file my nails once again. So when Sean mentions that extra collagen,
My nails never did
absolutely.
grow.
Mine, it's like it's out of control. Like I'm trying to
Mhm.
get like a good visual of it. I don't have the best of lighting in here today because it's a little bit of a gloomy day. But these are
Oh,
now
you're good.
filed down. But you can only imagine how much I dealt with prior to filing these down. And that's just a week has passed since I last filed them.
So Tom says the chewy part is from the trimmings.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes,
That
must be
definitely makes
cartilage.
sense. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Yeah, so here Becky sharing cartilage, especially when found as tough, inedible tissue in the meat. Yeah. And I mean, mines have been like when it comes to cartilage, it's been tiny enough because obviously, they grounded it. So it's been tiny enough that I'm able to just kind of eat it with the rest of the ground beef.
Yep.
Yes, thank you for sharing that.
She's the dictionary.
Yes, no, thank you, Becky. That was really cool. Thank you.
Yes. But yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
Some of the things you can come across. The thing that
right.
aggravates me is that white, really tough piece to get out of a chicken breast piece. That white, I don't even know what that is. It's a big long
Oh,
skirt.
you
You
talking
know what I'm
about when
talking
you
about?
have the tenderloin.
Yeah, and you're
Yeah, when
pulling
you have the
that.
tenderloin and
Oh, dang.
I
That is
don't really
aggravating.
like I know what you're talking about because I've had to, do some for my kids with keto here and there. But I'm not crazy about tenderloin. It does not do nothing for me like that and chicken breast. Mm, it does not do anything for me.
Well,
I
that's
am
why
all about the
when
chicken thighs.
today when I reheated those chicken thighs, I
Right.
put the Alfredo sauce on them because they were cooked a
Mm,
few days ago, and I was afraid they were
right.
going to be too dry.
Yeah.
And I had less than a half a jar of Alfredo sauce left. So I just poured it over the top of the chicken thighs, and I sprinkled on some Parmesan
Yeah.
cheese and threw it in the microwave. That was so good.
So good. Yeah. And that's just it. The simplicity can be
Yes,
so
it was
delicious.
ridiculously easy. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you,
Yes,
Tom.
please.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes.
How are
So,
you doing
what
on?
else is going on?
So we can go through so our upcoming live that's going to be this Friday. We are going to have Chad from
The
Minimalist
minimalist.
Carnivore. So we are super excited to speak with him. So I'm so glad that he's definitely able to join us because I was not for certain, but thankfully he was able to commit some time to us. So I'm definitely grateful that he's going to be on Friday. So it's going to be exciting to speak with Chad.
And then the
So,
following Friday, we have Amber and Dan of Amber and Dan's Carnivore Life. And the Friday after that,
yeah, I'm super excited for Amber and Dan because it's always fun to get the couples on because then you have just, that commonality between the two of them, but then you also have the differences as well, which I love. So it's always great to
mhm,
have the couples on. So I'm super excited. And then
yes.
come the last and final Friday of September, we are going to go out with a bang with Dr. Tony Hampton. Super excited to speak to him. He has definitely been very involved in this community. I myself have been following him for a really long time, and he definitely is available at all the keto events. So he's going to definitely be at Keto Palooza, and everyone, that is going to go to KPL is going to be able to see him there as well. So I was super excited that he was able to give us some of his time as well. Definitely appreciate him.
Is anyone in here besides me and my sister
Mhm.
going to Keto Palooza? Thanks for the reminder, Tom. There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Learned a lot from
Yes,
Minimalist.
Brenda. Yes, Brenda. He has some really great informative videos when it comes to Chad. I love Dr. Hampton. His big group a couple of nights ago was really good. Yes, he does the panel. So he does have that panel with the other doctors, and it is definitely very informative. I just love his approach because to me, he just has the most amazing approach. That he is just really focused on the proper human diet in general. So there's not any strict criticism as far as anyone having to be keto, ketovore, carnivore. It's kind of whatever approach is working for you and your body. So that's why I love his mentality.
Well, that's the way it should be. I mean, that's like
Exactly.
with you and I doing these together. You're a
Mhm.
carnivore right now. Your
Yes.
family does keto. I do.
Right?
My meals are mostly ketovore.
Yeah.
I don't go real light in the keto
Right.
world. It's like more ketovore, but
Exactly. And I don't have
everybody,
anything against keto. Like I did keto
well,
for 4 years, so I have nothing against keto.
not
Keto
only that, you
led me
prepare it for your husband and your kids.
exactly. Keto has led me to the point that I'm at now in my journey, so I will never have any regret with my keto journey even though I did end up having some hindrances. I don't blame keto for that. That is my personal body is really what it is. It's nothing specific to keto not working for me. It was just something I was having within my keto journey that was affecting me.
Rick said, I saw two professional peers I haven't seen in at least a year. They asked how I lost so much weight. While
Ah,
explaining, I could see the wheels turning in their head. Not one of them. I'm expecting a call.
that is
That's awesome.
amazing. And that is what it's all about because you hear a lot of questions within the community that people are wanting to help others and they want to be able to have others come to this way of eating. And that is a perfect way to do it because you cannot force anyone to go keto, ketovore, carnivore. It has to be a want in them. Just like any other addiction, they have to be willing to change and to make the change. So that is the perfect way that you inspired them was you led by example.
Yeah. But
That
trust
is
me,
the
I have
perfect way of
tried
doing
with
it.
my kids.
Mhm.
And it's like my oldest son, like I keep
Yeah,
saying, he's just, I don't know.
right.
He just tells me I'm listening to my doctors. We
Oh,
all know where that
gosh.
gets you.
I know.
I'm in the middle of y'all too. I'm mostly carnivore with my keto chow that I'm not giving up. And I don't blame you at all, Brenda.
And that is quite okay. Like if the keto chow, if it is not causing you any adverse side effects, if it is not stopping you from keeping on a better health journey, nothing is wrong with that. You are doing, Brenda, what is best for you and your journey, and no one can tell you otherwise. You
Yeah,
got to do
I'll
what's
tell you
best
that
for you.
the hardest thing throughout my whole journey since September 2020 till
Right.
today was that 1 month of BBB&E without my Diet Pepsi, without keto chow, without any cheese, without this
Oh
and
my
that,
gosh,
and
wow.
everything under the sun. I was like, I missed chicken. We don't eat chicken very often, but I missed it. I missed the seafood. We don't, we go once a week to Red Lobster for the unlimited
Mm,
shrimp.
yeah,
I missed that,
right.
but mostly the Diet Pepsi and the keto chow. You know,
And I was
keto chow for
loving
life.
Triple
Yeah.
B and E. I was absolutely loving Triple B and E because that was the mindset was I was going to just do 30 days where the 30 days ended up being 60 days because I was feeling just great and just feeling amazing. So, when you go so long feeling horrible, feeling really sick, just kind of a taste of feeling good, you don't want it to stop. So that's kind of, the feelings I got from Triple B and E, and it pushed me to continue it further. And that's initially what really inspired me. So I'm so grateful for Triple B and E, even though it is very much an elimination. I probably would not be carnivore today if it was not for that 60 days of Triple B and E.
Hello,
Hi,
Joyce.
Joyce. Thank you for being here, Joyce.
Brenda, have you heard about the carnivore kip? Yes, we have. He's doing lion
Yes.
diet plus seafood. Yep.
Yes, because Lynn, I believe, is also doing the sea lion diet as well. So I
Yes,
believe
she
that's why
is.
she's staying. Yes, that's why she's staying away from the keto chow this month.
That's why she's telling me to stop talking about keto chow.
Yes, but I actually been following Kip. Kip actually, when I started following him and knew of Kip, he did not even reach 20 subscribers at that time.
I
So
think
I've
I was in
known
there too
him,
then.
yeah,
Yeah.
I've known him for a very, very long time, and it's been just a joy to watch his journey. So yes,
Yeah.
he's doing amazing, and he is just a true inspiration.
Yes, for sure. I can hear myself talking.
Oh, you hear an echo? I don't hear an echo of you
I
on
did
this
just
end,
before this. I don't all the time. It was funny. It was like
but thankfully no freezing. So that
oh,
is definitely
knocking on
yes.
wood.
The gremlins, the tech gremlins are leaving you alone today.
That was horrible Friday. I was so aggravated and
Well,
so
I
looking
think the
forward to
live,
Neely's interview.
yeah, the live went amazing to me. I think it went really great. You know, tech issues will happen. There's really no control over that.
So will this glare. I even put
Right.
a different pair on. It's still going to be a glare. It's like
It
it's the
does
only
not
way I
bother
can see
me.
the chat. I'm only doing sea lion thing to support Kip. I must be crazy.
He would definitely get a really good laugh out of that. But no, yes, he is absolutely wonderful. I definitely agree. I
Mhm.
definitely
He's
consider him
doing
a good
so well.
friend. He is. He truly, truly is. And he's such a young guy. So like I want to just continue to see nothing of the best for him.
Right. So I see that Tom and Lee and Mike, they made your chicken or your sausages wrapped in
Oh
beef yet the other
yes.
day.
Yes. Lee actually ended up going with the name Burger Dogs is what he ended up calling it. Yes. So for anyone that has not seen it, I will actually link it in here. So let me go to Smoking Bear's channel here so I can pull that up. But
That was awesome.
yes, I truly, truly felt just it was really just heartwarming that Lee decided to go with that recipe just based off on us just having that live together.
Yeah,
So
we
I,
have to
I thought it
send
was
some
really
prayers
cool.
Lee's way too. They just had a death in the family.
Yes. Yeah,
So,
I'm so sorry to hear. So definitely
yeah, that was sad.
condolences and prayers their way.
Yes.
I'm gonna post it here of that live he did. It was a really, really cool live, and I was joking with him because his handle name, as you all can see, is Smoking Bears, and he definitely had that girl smoking.
Oh, and he was inside a garage with
Garage,
his
yes.
grill going. Oh my word, that was that was crazy. But yeah,
But it was really cool because I actually got inspired a few years ago from a episode that I watched of Carnival Eats where they took a hot dog and they wrapped ground sausage around it on a stick, and then they dipped that in funnel cake batter and then fried it.
like a
So
corn
because
dog
we were
with
like a
additional
corn
meat
dog,
in between.
exactly like a corn dog. So I got inspired by that, and I said, well, we're keto and we don't really need it to be like a corn dog. So I skipped, that batter step and just took the hot dog, wrapped ground beef around it, and baked it. And the taste was so amazing that I had made it ever since. Any time I need like a really simple meal, it's just simple, it's delicious. So during the live that I had with him, as well as Ketorific Mike, and I'll go ahead and I'll get him as well. I'll get him linked down in here. But when we had our live chat with one another, I had mentioned about these hot dogs covered in ground meat. and it
Yep.
kind of set off a light bulb for Lee, and he decided to kind of just really just to go with it into making it into a live, just a cook along. And it was super, super fun. So, for anyone that has not seen that video, I have it linked there for you all, as well as I have linked Mike's Keto-rific journey. So, I did the live with them both. And Tom, that's in here, he also is part of that team as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get him linked. But they do some amazing collaborations with the three of
Yes.
them. But then also, they do show a lot of love for the community because they definitely incorporate a lot of other channels or anyone that has a journey or a story to tell
Yeah,
about
I
their
had a lot of
journey.
fun with them on that.
Yes, because you also, yes, you also were
That
on one
was
of their
that was
lives.
fun.
So I
I'll do it
have them
again.
linked
That was
there.
my first one, other than the one with Dr. Baker last May 22.
Yeah, I have your live here. I'm going to go ahead and link it here. There we go. So I got everything linked. But yes, if you can go ahead and show those gentlemen some love.
There's a bunch of homework
Oh,
for you
hopefully
all.
that helps, Brenda. Yes. She said, I struggle finding links. Hopefully
Yeah, I
that helps,
saw that.
Brenda, that I got them here.
Are there any more you're looking for, Brenda, that you need help with?
Yeah, definitely let us know. So far, I believe I've linked everyone. We
Did you
do
put
have
Rick's in
Rick.
there?
Yeah, him I just let me see.
If anyone
It
else
makes
in
it
here has a
easy.
channel that we haven't
Yeah.
touched base with, we got Joyce's the last time.
It's definitely easy because, when you're subscribed to everybody, their channel just pops right up. So I'm definitely grateful for that being easy when it comes to YouTube because definitely it's not always the easiest. I know we have Becky. Let me go ahead and get Becky's here.
Mhm.
And if anyone has a channel that we are not familiar, that you have a channel, definitely let us know so we can most definitely show you all some love.
I have a channel.
Well, that is the obvious, Cindy.
Low Carb Introvert has a channel.
Oh, yes, that's right, Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Let's
Yep.
see. Let me see. Here she is.
Yep.
All right, so I have Jennifer here. So she right now currently has 4 subscribers. So if we can definitely help her grow, that would be amazing, everyone.
I do believe I am one of the 4.
I am too. I'm one of the 4 as well.
That's right. I'm
Let me
afraid to open
see.
any more tabs. I'm not touching anything, but I will double check and
Oh
make sure
no,
later.
I got it here.
No, I'm
I
just saying,
literally
just
have 3, 4, 5. So thankfully mine does not act up. Thankfully, I will say.
knock on wood, girl. Friday, I didn't do anything different than I have all the other times that we've been on. And it's just, oh,
Oh,
horrible.
thankfully, it's not acting up. Let me go ahead and get Becky's posted here as well. I did
Kate of
Sean's
Oregonian.
earlier, the carnivore trucker.
Yes, I was going to say
Yeah, that
this.
would be Becky. So I have Becky, and I believe that was it. Hopefully we have gotten everybody. And then let me see. Yeah, I think that should be it. If
Just
not, if I
subs.
missed anyone, definitely let me know. We definitely want to be able to support other channels.
Just subs. Saw low carb fried catfish. Oh my God, that looks good. I'll check it out soon. Joyce has got you low carb.
Yes, for that.
There
Yes,
you
for
go,
that fried
Jennifer. We're on
catfish.
the rise now. We have to help each other out.
Oh, Lynn, this might be a sign.
Lynn, I'll tell you, when I started my channel, mine said I had 4. And I don't know who, why, what, when, where. It also says it started back in 2013. I don't even think I was watching YouTube then,
Yeah.
honestly.
And that's pretty funny only because last time we were teasing her for her to come on with us.
Yeah, we're still trying.
Yeah, so that's why I'm definitely finding that pretty funny as well. Oh, okay.
There you go. You get your catfish, and
Yes.
you're welcome, Jennifer.
Oh, no, absolutely. Any which way we could support everyone, we are all for it. We are all
J-
about the support and the positivity in the community.
At the same time, anyone that would be wanting to join us on one of our lives, let us know.
Yep, you can either send myself or you can send Cindy an email. You can find our email if you go to our main page description and just shoot us an email and let us know.
Yes.
Because we will communicate with each other, so you don't have to worry about, sending the email to both of us. We definitely will communicate with each other so we can make sure to have it be a full collaboration. But yes, if you feel comfortable, and you don't even have to have a channel. If you just started your channel and you're basically saying to yourself, oh, well, I don't have a big channel, that does not matter to us. It
No,
does not
not at
matter at
all. We
all.
don't have big channels either.
Exactly. So it's just for you to feel ready and to feel comfortable and to do this with no stress, no pressure. You just want to come on and have some fun. That is what it is all about. So definitely reach out to us if you are looking forward to coming on one of our lives, because we are currently right now looking to get things scheduled for the month of October and onward.
Right. October 6th, which is the first Friday, I won't
Yes.
be around. I will be at Keto Palooza. So Sana is going to be solo
Yes.
unless she's got any prospects.
Not as of yet.
Joyce has gained 10 new subs since last week. That's awesome.
Awesome. We're so happy for you. Awesome, awesome.
And Lynn, I'll come on when your
Ah,
husband Brian does. I'm
we
with
may
Brian
we
on
may
this.
be very close. We may
You're
be very
right.
close. It was hilarious because what day was it, Cindy? I can't even remember which day it was, but I think it was last week. I think it was for Labor Day when he
Could
came
be.
on and he pretended like he was going to go live with me. I think that was Labor Day, wasn't it?
I think
But
so.
Cindy steps away for a little bit. And here, we're probably like 10 minutes from about to go live. Brian sits in her chair, puts on the headset, and he says, "Okay, I'm ready." And I said,
That was
"Oh,
after we had
that's
already ended,
yeah."
or it was
And
right before we
it
started
was right
one.
before. It was right before. So that's what I told him. I said, "Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's do this." I said, "Cindy's all for it. She wants you to go live."
I'll
But I
tell you, for those
honestly
of you
thought he
that
was
do
ready.
not know, for those of you that do not know, my husband has so much going on and so many benefits from keto.
Yes.
He's a type 1 diabetic. He has cervical dystonia, which is similar to Parkinson's.
Right.
He has gone through a bout of depression, and everything has just turned around. I mean, he had surgery for the dystonia, But
Right.
even so, keto has just made everything so much better. And trying to get him to come on and tell his story, especially the diabetic part. This type 1 is if totally insulin dependent. His pancreas does not work at
Yeah.
all. And he has been since he was 2 years old. So many people would benefit from his
It
story
would be huge. Absolutely.
that I could just shake him sometimes because
Yeah, because even
he's
for
just
my
giving me a hard time.
husband, same thing. I don't know what it's going to take to get these husbands on, but I sent
Oh,
Cindy a picture
I was
of
just
my
going to say
husband.
that.
Yeah.
I'm
Pre-keto,
like,
post-keto.
dang,
I don't know. Let me see if it would
put
show.
it up there.
Let me know if you, it's hard
You
to
can see
really
it.
see.
Tilt it just a little.
It's,
That's
mm,
better.
but yeah, that was him.
Such a huge difference.
Yeah, so our little guy that he's holding, he's 6 years old right now, but at that time of when we started keto over 4 years ago, he was just about to be 2 years old. But yeah, that was him.
Hi, Tony.
So yeah, so that would be my husband Tony. But yeah, huge, huge difference because just like many others within this community, where you look like you turn back the hands of time, where you're actually looking younger. Because even his pre-keto picture, he looks like he was older.
He looks like one of the kids now. What are these
Yes,
husbands everyone is talking about? Better yet, where are they?
exactly. Mine actually
Mine, every
came
once in a
home
while, you'll
after,
see him
yeah.
pop through this doorway. Every once in a while, you'll see my husband pop through here. But
That's when you know he's ready for some ice cream or some ribeyes. There he is.
there,
Hi,
Brian,
Brian.
pop back through. Come in.
Oh no, does he
Becky,
know we're
there's
still
there's
live?
there's my husband. He said hi
Hi,
bye.
bye. You see,
He's
he's getting one step closer.
it keeps our dog from barking too much.
Yes,
Because I am
Brenda. No,
super
I
single.
agree. Yeah, with Brenda saying I would never be on video, it's just not for me. And that's just it. You have to be comfortable. So, we would not want anyone to come on that would not feel comfortable. So it's not a pressure thing. We're just saying if
No,
anybody wants a platform where they are able to come on, they don't want to commit to having their own channel, their own content, but they just want to be able to engage with the community, share their journey.
right.
We will give you that platform if you should want to, but no, nothing from like a pressure perspective, please.
I'll
If
tell you,
you're not ready,
absolutely. Before I started my channel, and I
right?
really, really debated for months and months and months, I had watched a video of Dr. Baker's interviewing another doctor
Mhm.
about lymphedema. And I
Okay,
have
yeah,
primary and secondary lymphedema in both of my legs. So it really interested me, and I left a comment. And the
right.
next thing I know, I'm getting an email that Dr. Baker wanted to interview me, and I'm like, oh
That was really
no. And
cool
it was on
though.
a Zoom thing. And I'm like, oh heck no. And trust me, I was a
Mhm.
nervous wreck, knowing that I'd be in front of a camera talking to this doctor who is like crazy well known. And I'm like, oh man, now what? But it took a long time for me to really psych myself up to do videos because it's weird talking to a
Yeah.
camera. This is a
It
lot
can
easier for
be,
me because I feel like I'm talking to you,
right?
Sana, and whoever's listening.
It
So
definitely can
it's
be. Because if
but
anyone looks back to like my first videos, I was not even looking into the camera lens. I was like looking spaced off. So I'm not even making eye contact with anyone. The amount of times I said in that video, and I was very much a public speaker. I had to hold really important meetings with doctors and insurance companies. So, best believe in all my schooling with my business degrees, I had a lot of speech during that coursework for public speaking. But I'm telling you, like YouTube and creating content was definitely another beast when it came to actually talking and kind of, engaging. It was something new. So you best believe the ums were very frequent.
Oh yeah. And you know, when I do the editing, I try
Mm,
to do very little of it because I am me.
right.
This is it is what you get, you
Yes.
know. And I've looked at my content and I've
Mm,
looked at the analytics and I've had some thumbs down stuff. I don't care. You
right.
know, it's like it's not for everybody. You know what I have to
Yeah.
say? One
And it
person said,
won't.
like I've told you before, one person commented, "Nobody cares, Grandma." Like, well, I don't care either. It's like I know
No, and thank you
somebody's
so
gonna help. I'm
much.
gonna help
Yeah.
someone.
Thank
It's
you
like
so much,
right here,
Brenda.
Brenda. I get so
Yes,
much from you, all of
absolutely.
y'all.
No, and same goes, even before I had a channel, because as I mentioned, I was keto prior to when I started this channel. I was 4 years keto. Never, ever had the hopes or feelings to ever have a YouTube channel. But was I very much involved in actually being the viewer and the subscriber? Yes, very much so, because a lot of that 4 years, I followed many of the channels that I still watch to this day. I've watched a lot of the channels. So even, the links that I posted for Tom Garvey, for Keto Mike, a lot of these channels, like I've watched these channels as just a subscriber. And here now I collaborated with them. So it's one of those things, just like with our journey, we all start somewhere. It's just one of those things. You just start at a certain point and you just really don't know where it's going to lead. But I never imagined, that I would be a YouTube creator. And every day I create content, you still have to remind yourself of what you truly are doing. But, comments like Brenda gave, I truly appreciate it because, as I always say, just being able to connect with everyone, seeing that you're getting positive feedback, you're getting comments. The comments are so enjoyable to read. Just when someone gets inspired or someone gets motivated by what you mentioned or, spoke about in your content, it definitely could be encouraging for us creating content. It definitely motivates us to create more. So we definitely appreciate each and every one of you.
Yes, we do. Thank you, Lynn. This was
Yes.
I was quite nervous. This is available on my playlist on my channel under my playlist on my channel.
But you
And
shared it as well. Yes, because when Cindy had brought it up to me, I had remembered that she did do an interview with Dr. Baker, but I told her that not a lot of people know about playlist. So you also shared on your community tab.
yes.
So that might be a little bit easier for everyone to find from your community tab. But yes, it
Oh,
was. I
it's
agree,
clear.
Lynn.
Wind
It was a
up
great
I wound up
interview.
putting our lives in a playlist,
Yes,
but it has its separate playlist, the one for Dr. Baker.
right.
If you click on my playlist, you could go on my channel right now, click on my
Mm.
playlist, Sana, and it would be right there. That's me. I don't edit. I just add music. I say what you get, what you get.
My thoughts exactly, Joyce. I mean, I have the same feelings. I actually had someone that had mentioned to me that they were just kind of fearful because they felt like their channel was not growing. And I told them, do not worry about the subscribers. Like, do not stress yourself about that. Have fun, enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Do not make this like it is work. Do not make YouTube like it is a job. First and foremost, have fun, because if you do not see this as fun, if you do not make it something that is very much a passion, you will get tired of YouTube very quickly and you will get burnt out. You absolutely will get burnt out. So
Mhm.
it's just from a perspective of have fun with it, enjoy it. But when it comes to, you get what you get, absolutely. Because people will like you for reasons you would have not even thought they liked you and subscribed to you. Because a lot of times with some of the names, you can't really tell if someone's a female or a male. You can't see anyone's age. So you really don't know what is truly connecting this person to you. It could be for any reason at all. They could have
Mhm.
liked your hair color for all you know, and they subscribed. So it truly could be anything. So exactly what you're saying, Joyce, with you get what you get. Oh,
I am using my channel to
absolutely.
help me get out of the house and go see some of my beautiful state. Yes, Becky.
Mm,
Brian
absolutely.
and I have talked about that a lot. There's Noah's Ark up
Right.
in like I forget what part of Kentucky, but it's probably about an
Mm,
hour or so away from us. So I want to go. And then we looked up the pricing of that. Did I tell you this,
mm.
Sana?
Yes, you told me. I was
$50 to
shocked.
get in, another so much for parking. And then if you actually want to go on the ark, it's another $85 per person.
Yeah.
That $50 was per person. So that's $135 to get in
Yeah.
and go on the ark plus parking. I'm like, some
Yeah,
things are
you
just
had told me. And I told you
unattainable.
Noah would not be impressed with those prices.
No, it's crazy.
But that's what
Yes,
it's
bloopers
all
are great,
about.
but I've never seen bloopers from either of you yet.
I
Just
actually
some
had
and ahs.
one. I actually had one at the tail end of one of my videos. I kind of do some crazy things like when my video, like before I actually stop the video. So I did have a little bit of a blooper that I included in one of them at the tail end. So if you watch the end, you would have seen that little bit of a blooper because I just do some goofy stuff at the end.
I'll tell you,
Oh
I didn't think it was that
yeah.
expensive either. It was crazy.
No,
I looked at
Brenda,
my
some of
husband. I'm
these are,
like,
yeah,
wow. I said, why don't we
yes.
just go find some trails to walk on? I'm sure
Mm.
there's some pretty scenery somewhere, other than just sunsets that are like daily here.
Yeah, they don't have it, I believe, anymore, but there was an experience that was being offered in Orlando. I'm trying to think of what the name of it was. Hmm. But they don't do it anymore. I believe it closed down, but it was also very, very, very costly. Very costly. And it was unfortunate because, when you kind of research, because you're wondering, oh, is it so costly because some of the money is probably, being donated for a particular cause or something like that. But no, like when you kind of do the research and you're seeing it simply because of profit, yeah. It would be like
That's
for
like,
me going to any other theme park.
it's crazy. You know, that's like
Yeah.
when we went bowling Sunday, just to see if I was going to be able to do it,
Right.
ongoing. I had, I know how much open bowling is up in New England
Right.
after having lived there, and it's expensive. And I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
let's just go do this. And they said, well, we have a senior rate. It's $2 a game. I'm like, yes, it pays to get old.
So it was called the Holy Land Experience. That was in Orlando, and it looks like it closed in 2021, but it was expensive. Like the tickets were about like that, like 35 to $50. So I believe it was like 35 for children and like 50 for adults.
Oh my word.
So, yeah, I mean, if you have a big household, that definitely is going to add up.
That's crazy. That's like amusement parks are so expensive anymore.
I love that,
It's,
Joyce. I love when everyone's fur
I
babies get
know.
appearances in the videos.
I wanted to go to the Ark, not no
Yeah.
more. I would love to go. Yes, Lynn, come on down. We'll go. It's $2 a game to open bowl. It's like craziness. So today, my husband went. He was trying to. He was going to buy his own bowling ball, and he's been using an 11-pound ball. I said, Brian, you need to get something a little heavier than that, so it will have some reaction to the on the pins.
Right.
And so he went and he picked up 3 different weights of bowling ball to try out. And he bowled 3 games. And I will tell you, he had fun. He had a lot of fun. They didn't charge him anything. They said it was practice. It was
Oh,
league
wow.
practice
That was
when he
really
went up to
nice
pay.
then. I will
Yeah, they're
definitely get
great
behind
down
either
here.
$2 or free. Wow.
Yes. The Holy Land
Oh,
experience about 5 years.
okay.
I bet that was awesome.
It looked like it was an amazing experience, but whew, for that cost. That's why we never went to it. It was just out of our price range.
Yeah, Brenda, good luck. I've never heard of that
Yeah.
on any other bowling alley. And been I've
And
been in
Brenda,
bowling alleys since I was
maybe,
7 years old.
yeah, Brenda, maybe you can expire them because if you talk to a manager and if there is enough interest, especially during like right now, during the school year, when the bowling alley, they might open early, they can get some business during the day when a lot of kids are at school. So
Yeah,
maybe you
the
can
girl that
spark some interest in them.
yes, this was just it was. They offer it Monday through Friday and Sundays. $2 a game for seniors. It's just crazy
Yeah,
for
even if
just
they
open
have to,
bowling.
right, just like you're saying, they designate certain days. Yeah, I would
Yep,
talk to a manager, like one of the managers that really has like a say in like the decision making. I would ask.
like the
It's just
owner.
like we do. It's just like we do at the stores. If we don't see a particular product, we always ask, can you possibly get this? Same goes for this. I would definitely ask them.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I mean, I've never heard of it before, so I don't know. I've never asked before because I hadn't bowled
Right.
in 20 years, and but I had never heard of it. And then when she told us that, it was like, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But
No, especially, right.
she also told me, and she said, oh, we also have a morning ladies league on Tuesday mornings.
Oh.
Now listen to this, at 10 o'clock in the morning, and they exchange quilting stuff,
Oh,
and they
wow.
bring pastries and all this stuff. I said, well,
Wow.
I don't quilt and I don't eat sugar, so I'm out. I
Well,
said, but thanks for letting
listen,
me know.
you can bring like your keto chow creations because there's a lot of keto chow baked goods and you never know.
No,
They
I
might get
can't bowl it.
shocked over. They might get shocked over that what you're giving them is keto.
Yeah, I can't bowl in more than one league. I've killed myself, but it's fun.
You will
It
take
was a lot of fun
retirement to
yesterday.
a whole other level if you were
Yeah.
on more than one league.
Well, I mean, my dad, he didn't live to be retirement age, although he had to retire at 50.
Right.
But he was bowling when he was still alive. He was bowling in 7 leagues in 6 days.
Oh my
Because
gosh,
Mondays he would
wow.
bowl twice. And
Oh,
I
that's a
mean, it was
lot.
just good. Yeah, it was good.
Lynn. Oh my gosh.
I told my husband, I told Brian today, I said, the senior citizen stuff just sounds surreal. It's so surreal. It's like, but hey, it pays. It
It
does pay.
does. It
I'm like,
does.
this is good.
You'll be surprised like how many retail stores that they have specific senior days where they give additional discounts. Like, sometimes it might be as small as like 10% off, but sometimes like you're talking about like 25% off at times. This is
Hi, Maitreya.
Maitreya, Radical Geek. Maitreya, thank you so much for being here. Well, if you want to go on to talking about something else, I'm going to go ahead and put her in the chat because
Yes.
she is someone that has a channel and she has wonderful creative ideas. She is
Yes, she
definitely just
does.
so talented with the
Heck
lives
yeah,
that
give me
she
my
does on
ARP discount.
Sundays. It's funny because they actually were mailing my husband. I used to get such a good crack out of it because they were mailing him the magazine. So we had a good little inside joke about it.
Yes. We have at most, we've been there about an hour and 25 minutes. We have at most another half hour we got to be off. As Dustin comes on, Keto Simple comes on at
Yes.
7 o'clock.
And I
And
actually
he is,
have
if you
his
don't
here.
follow him, absolutely. He is great. Him and his
Yes,
wife,
both him and his
Chandra,
wife.
are great.
Yeah. Chandra, yeah, they're both
Chandra,
amazing. And he's gonna actually be at KPL for the first time. And he's super
yes,
excited because it is his first time. So I'm super excited for him.
yes. So, Maitreya, did you figure out what you're going to do in September with all the different things going on? All the meetups, and she had posted something.
Yes. No, it's definitely, it makes for a busy schedule when you have the events plus the meetups. Rick.
So, what's the real one, Rick? What's the real age? You think you're 19, you act like you're 12, you feel like you're 80. So, which one is it? Fess up. I just finished work, feel ready for bed.
Yeah, because I literally, right before we started this, I literally got out of work late, about like 10-ish minutes before we started. So I hear you on that, Maitreya.
I'm leaning towards the dice roll. There you go. 66. So, you're 1 year older than me. That's it.
She's gonna hold that 1 year.
That's it.
Good
Just
thing
a
you said
year.
that you were a year older.
I'm not a year older. He's got me by
No,
a year.
exactly what you're pointing out, that Rick is a
It's
year
okay
older.
because, I'm okay with where I'm at. Whether, I mean, like I said, you're young enough to be my daughter. You are my kids' ages.
But I think that's amazing because, even for him to say that, he still has like that inner young adult within him. And that's what this is all about. We're just, feeling our best to where we can still feel like we're, 18, 19 years old again.
Yeah, Becky's going to be on the keto cookout
Oh, okay. I was
tonight.
actually joking with them on a previous cookout that they had that I would definitely love to see them actually doing some cooking one day.
Far better than I did 18 months ago. I am feeling better than I
That's
did 30 years
amazing.
ago.
That
Look,
is
for
absolutely
sure.
amazing. And I have that testimony that I definitely am feeling a lot better than I did 8 months ago.
My sister sent me a picture of us four sisters. And oh my word, it's just horrible.
Wow.
It was horrible. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, that was me. I used to get perms all the time, and my hair was like a curly mess, and just It was
And
bad.
that's the amazing thing. That's why I try to inspire everyone taking the photos alone and just seeing how far you've come just from the pictures alone is just amazing.
Oh, I have a lot of those now.
Yeah.
I hated getting my picture taken.
Oh,
Hate
a
it.
lot of us did. No, absolutely, a lot of us. Well, I will in December 9th, which is actually, if you watch the live with Hope and Andy from Mission Keto, their daughter is going to actually be getting married on my birthday on December 9th. So I thought that was super cool because I will not forget her wedding day or her anniversary. But yes, my 40th birthday is going to be on December 9th.
40th. You're younger than my kids.
Oh gosh, Cindy, 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 Cindy.
My boys are 41 and 42.
Well, that's not a bad thing.
You're right.
You're making it seem like it's a bad thing. That's not a bad thing because you look
No.
amazing.
Well, thank you.
Amazing, amazing.
I feel okay. I feel good. No, I
So
really
I
do.
don't
I
know
feel
if you
great.
want to kind of do it as like a wrap up. That way, if anyone has any dinner to prepare or to want to eat before Keto Simple goes on, I did go ahead and I did link their channel above for Keto
Right.
Simple.
But
That way
we've
you
been
could
here
definitely
for
subscribe.
a little over an hour and a half, and it was
Yes.
just an impromptu thing to make sure my stupid computer was going to work good. You're 11 years younger than me. That she's talking to you, Sana,
Oh,
because
to me? Okay.
there's no way she's
Very cool.
76. One of my older videos yesterday. Yikes! I guess I did lose some weight.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's great. When you basically look back on those photos and like Cindy
Yeah.
said, she did not feel like being involved in a lot of photos. And that was a lot of us, I would say. I think a lot of us have that similarity that we did not like to be involved in pictures because we did not like to see pictures of ourselves.
I'll bring up the
So
first picture of
yeah,
myself right after I started keto, and it's on my channel, and I hate it.
yeah. Yeah, but
And that
look how
was
far you've come. And,
104 pounds ago.
like I mentioned before, everyone's
Yep.
photo not only shows the victory in terms of the weight loss and the better health that's gained, but you look so much younger than you look in that photo.
Mhm.
And
I
that's
agree.
huge.
Thank
That
you.
is
I
really
agree.
huge. But
Arden
thank
will
you,
be
Miss Tria, for
62.
being here.
Yes, thank you. Arden will be 62 next year. If it works out, I'm going to join semi retired Bob.
Yes. It's actually November. It's going to come 1 year since I've been following Mr. Bob, and he is absolutely just a true inspiration. I just really thoroughly enjoy watching his videos. He is just such a wonderful just addition to this community. So that would be exciting to see for you to join him. That would be amazing.
Becky says she wished she could retire
Ah,
next year
yeah.
to 61 next month. Well, I retired not because I wanted to, more like because I was having a lot of medical issues. And my husband retired because he had to for medical reasons. So, but he had to leave a job that he absolutely loved. I didn't care for my job, but I didn't want to not work either. You're going to hike? You're going to hike with semi retired Bob Arden? Or you're going to join him on a live? Which
Either
one?
way, that would be amazing. Because Mr. Bob, oh my gosh, he goes on just such amazing walks, especially when he used to go on his trail walks. I absolutely loved the trail walks that he went on.
I'm semi retired. I'm not Bob, but I'm semi retired.
That's funny.
Last year,
That is funny stuff,
went back to
Brenda.
work this year. Inflation was killing me. Isn't that the truth?
Oh my goodness. And it has not, I'm happy the prices of eggs have gone down, but
Yes.
no, oh my goodness. The inflation is still just insane.
All right. Unless anyone has any questions, I think we need to get off here. But thank everyone for coming by. It was great. And
Yes.
look
Thank you
forward
so
to the
much,
next one.
everyone.
We will be
Appreciate you
back Friday
all.
at 6:30.
Yes, and hope to see you at Keto Simples Live, which is going to be, of course, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, it would be 6 p.m. Central Time. So hope to see you there. If you guys see us in the chat, we would love to just interact with you all there as well. But we want to give everyone some time to definitely get settled, have dinner if you have not already, and just enjoy the rest of your evening. And we will see you all come Friday when we chat with Chad, Minimalist Carnivore.
Yes. Good night, everybody.
Have a great night.